Welcome to our Off the Grid Cabin Build 2021.
Today we're lining the perimeter with these pressure treated boards. They're treated to be able to come in contact with concrete without going bad. And we'll put them on top of the concrete of the ICFs so that we can tie the structure to the concrete.
There was a few more anchor bolts and hold downs that we had to drill and then epoxy.
The toilet, the sink,
Once our beam was placed, we started working on the subfloor. Yeah, it's perfect. Oh, that's good. All right, So we put this zip sheathing down. It's got a weather-resistant barrier on it. And this is different from the other sheathing because this is actually going to be underneath the deck.
Rosie, come here. Go get it. Get it, Rosie. Get it. Good morning. It's the first day of the work week and we're getting ready to work. Levi's setting everything up and I'm making Instagram videos. But last night when we were driving up, it was like, you could tell it was a smoky sunset. And then by the time we got here, it was dark. And so we didn't really realize how smoky it really is, but it's really smoky. So this is like our prime view right here, and you can't even see any of the mountains. Is working on this like contraption that will help us raise walls. He's got to build 2 of them. Miss Rosie's chilling. I pre-cook all of the meals and then freeze them, so that all I have to do is reheat, and it's our only one meal for the day. It's a little frozen, but we're just gonna leave it through and eat it. You guys putting together the first wall. It's going well. We got all the pieces cut for the next wall, but I cannot calm down without going for a drive to check this thing out. So I'm gonna take a break and go look at it. It feels way closer than it did yesterday. Just me and Rosie, but you guys are still working. The guy never quits.
The fire continued to burn for most of the summer. If the sun was out, we worked, and the day before the crane came, we stayed up all night, finishing as many walls as we could. Our goal for the end of the week was to have all these beams set. We were exhausted. We'd stayed up all night, and the beams weren't fitting. We had to call it quits with the crane, but it was hard to be disappointed with all the progress we'd made. A few weeks later, we brought the crane guy back out and placed the rest of the beams, and then it was onto the roof.
We just came down from the roof and it's all the way done, which is super awesome. We just need to do the Grace ice and water shield. It's like a waterproofing thing.
Once we got the roof deck completed, we started installing the windows. This one took about 45 minutes, but our last window took around 10. This is a walkthrough of the upstairs of the cabin after we finished the roof decking and installed all the windows. We started out here in the master bedroom, walking into the kitchen now, looking out where we'll have the big accordion doors. And then this final room off to the right is the upstairs bathroom. Next, we framed a cavity on the roof for the insulation. There was various layers that added up to about 7 inches. By October, the smoke was gone, the nights were filled with stars, and when the moon rose, it was almost like daylight. As with most everything else, it was our first time installing a door.
Look at this. We had a huge panic when we first got it. And I was like, does green seem like it goes with our color? No, it doesn't. And everything else is this brown. But it's a protecting sheet for transportation, but all of our brown stuff is underneath it, so that's good. So we've got the fascia done. Last weekend I worked on all this black tape, getting it finished. We still need to get like the grate all and finish up there. We need to go all the way around and make sure it's all like caulk all the edges and seal it up. But we've got some fascia done. We just need to do the back side for the fascia. So these pieces work their way up, and then there's a piece that works its way down that overlaps like the seam. First screw. Spooky. Our first panel is haunted.
Different bit and one of those small ones.
Thanks for watching, and thanks to everybody who lent a hand or supported us in any way. We're already excited to get back next spring and keep working. Stay tuned.